Welcome to the Neural Architect, where there's no pointless B-roll, no vague advice, just real neuroscience and real solutions that you can actually use. So if you're folding laundry, on a walk, staring at your ceiling contemplating life, or building your third habit tracker of the year, just let this play in the background. You don't need to take notes. Your brain will catch what it needs. Now, let's talk about the one thing we all crave but rarely master. Consistency. Every single day. Let's be honest. You don't have a consistency problem. You have an expectation problem. You think consistency means waking up at 5 a.m., meditating for 30 minutes, journaling with monk-like precision, and then drinking your kale smoothie with a side of enlightenment. No, that's a fantasy curated by people who sell morning routine planners. Real consistency doesn't look like a montage. It looks like showing up when it's inconvenient, boring, and when no one is clapping. There's a story I love where a man is laying bricks. Someone asks him, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm building a cathedral." Now most people only see the bricks. They don't see the vision, so they quit when they've only laid 10. But consistency isn't measured in how far you've gone. It's measured in how often you return to the work. One brick. Every day. That's the game. Let's get nerdy for a second. Your prefrontal cortex, the logical CEO of your brain, is the one who wants to be consistent. But your limbic system, the emotional teenager in the back seat, wants comfort, dopamine, and TikTok. Consistency is your prefrontal cortex dragging the limbic system by the hoodie every morning saying, "No, Chad, we're doing the thing." Here's why that matters. Repeated actions strengthen synaptic connections. Neuroscientists call this Hebbian learning. Neurons that fire together wire together. That's how habits form. You're literally rewiring your brain. If you're relying on motivation, good luck. Motivation is like your flaky friend who hypes you up to go to the gym and then ghosts you on leg day. What works instead? Systems, rituals, triggers. Set your environment up so that action is inevitable. Sleep in your gym clothes. Put your phone in another room. Make it harder to not show up. Want to be consistent? Stop treating it like a task and start treating it like a trait. Don't say, "I'm trying to write." Say, "I'm a writer." The brain loves identity-based behaviors. Why? Because it reduces cognitive dissonance. The discomfort your brain feels when your actions don't match your self-image. Once you decide it's who you are, your behaviors follow. Not perfectly, but reliably. Look, you've broken promises to yourself before, but you're still here. Still trying, still listening to self-development videos while doing the dishes. That matters. Every time you show up, even imperfectly, you send a signal to your brain. I am someone who follows through. You don't need to change your life today. You just need to take one aligned action that's slightly better than yesterday. Drink the water, write the paragraph, do the push-up, open the book, stack those micro-wins like bricks, then build your damn cathedral. 10 ways to stay consistent. Use implementation intentions. Pre-plan your actions with if-then statements. If it's 7 a.m., then I go for a walk. Pair new habits with old ones, called habit stacking. The basal ganglia loves routines. Attach the new to the familiar, lower the activation energy. Make the first step stupidly easy. 2 minutes of effort is enough to kickstart dopamine loops. Make it visual, track your streaks. The brain is addicted to completion cues, like checking off a box. Tie it to identity. Say, "I'm the type of person who," instead of "I should." Change the environment, change the behavior. Context cues are 80% of behavior. Want to change a habit? Rearrange the room. Add novelty. Consistency doesn't have to be monotonous. Switch the flavor, not the recipe. Use dopamine wisely. Don't just chase the result. Celebrate the process. Dopamine spikes reinforce repetition. Default to progress, not perfection. Perfectionism, paralysis. Progress, repeatable. Forgive yourself. When you slip, shame activates the amygdala. Self-compassion activates the insula, the brain's empathy hub. Self-forgiveness keeps the loop running. Consistency isn't magic. It's not motivation. It's not aesthetics. It's you versus yesterday. So if you're listening to this right now, congratulations. You already showed up today. Do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next, because no matter how messy it looks, you're doing it. And if this helped even a little, like the video so the algorithm knows this message matters, and hit subscribe if you want more neuroscience wit and brutal honesty in your ears while you clean your kitchen and rebuild your life. We're just getting started. I'll see you in the next one.